Today we've got the Sculkin origin, another deep dark themed origin, kind of similar to the Warden, and the Sculk origin or Sculker origin that I've covered in previous videos. This is going to be another fun origin created by the user known as Devman from the Origins Discord community. And also, side note, as you can see, I've decided to move the Technoblade U2's plushie into a little bit of a different spot so you can see him a lot more. The Sculkin origin is a 3 impact origin. You have existed with the Warden for centuries, built in ancient cities and gained powers as a result. Experience skin. Your skin absorbs experience easily, giving you far more XP than usual. Diamond Sword, just for the sake of this, and we summon in a good old husk. Yes, I know I can use a spawn egg. Don't judge my methods of my madness. Go to survival mode here. Boom, 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 boom. Why did he have to go up there and cause these problems? Yeah, I'm pretty sure from usualness, the average mob would give you like half a level 0 XP bar, and the husk is giving me like 1 level as well as a little bit more, which I think is a pretty decent thing to keep it. Like, it seems to be a very noticeable increase. It will probably be more noticeable the more you stack it on with other things, like potentially stuff like coal. Like mining would actually probably give you more XP than usual. Faceless, you take no block suffocation damage. Well, if we just go to creative mode, dig a hole a little down here, we get ourselves some sand. Let's get a stack of it. Go into survival mode and just cover ourselves in sand. As you can see, we're covered in sand and we're not suffocating whatsoever. Break it open, sand's gone again, we put it out again. Again, we're not suffocating, nothing's happening. We're just sitting here stuck in sand, you know? Skulkiness. Below Y level of 0 or killing mobs regos your skulk, which lets you perform certain actions but expires when exposed to the sky. So as you can see, we're down below Y level of 0, and as you can see, the little magical sparkly bar down at the bottom there is slowly going up. And the higher, so as it goes up, we get our vision again. If we slash kill ourselves back to the surface, as you can see, we can see normal again, and the bar is slowly going down. It's not really fast. It's like a somewhat slow pace. But as it goes down, about probably just under half, you'll get given permanent blindness until you bring it back up again. Now, of course, as the thing said, if we get ourselves a husk here and we just kill it, 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, so as we did that, that brings it up by, like, let's say, I would say gathered about a chunk there from killing that mob. It's not too great of an increase when you think about it, but it's not horrible. Sonic Boom. You can open up your chest and create a Sonic Boom dealing damage. Now, you can use this ability with Y, and you see this little zombie. This is your secondary ability, which is I've always got keyed to Y for those who don't know. As you can see with your brown bar, that is your recharge of the actual ability itself. And if we use it again, that doesn't seem to do damage to the creeper. Am I just seeing things and it's not working, or? No, they did damage to the zombie. It's also got a darkness effect, I'm assuming. Yeah, it does. Remember, the Sonic Boom ability doesn't seem to be too grand. It seems to only be able to attack 1 mob at a time, and if we wait for this to recharge, I don't know if it hits through a wall, because I can't see enough. We just do it over there. No, that doesn't hit through walls, unfortunately, which is a bit of a letdown. It's definitely a heavily nerfed version to what the Warden would have for this exact same ability. It doesn't hit more than 1 mob. It can't hit through walls. It's pretty weak. It's useful for like long distance hits. I have no idea how good it is though. And sometimes it just doesn't actually hit the mob that it goes through. I don't know what's happened with that there. Maybe it's a little bit buggy and it really depends on a few things there. I don't know. Sculkin Dig. You can dig through blocks at the cost of your skulk. This is your primary ability. And again, the Sculk bar, your skulk is, well, the bar of magical sparkles. Now, as you can see, you press G, you got this little purple thing around you, and the Sculk bar starts going down very slowly. Kind of about just a little bit faster to what it goes down when you're in the sky. Then you have the ability to phase through blocks and explore the world, and then you can come back out. And of course, because of that beautiful ability, if you press G whilst you can't actually, if you press G while you're in there, you'll lose all your vision completely. Pressing G while you're out there, like, because I've gone down to darkness level of vision, and as you can see, it's like the Phantom ability, but instead of burning a massive amount of your hunger, it burns your little bar that takes a fair bit to recharge. Sculk Eye. If your Sculk Bar gets too low, your eyes will start failing to work, making you semi-blind. I mean, that's what we're experiencing now. It's about just below, so it's about a half and then just a little bit more, and then it will go to this darkness mode here. It will head back up pretty quickly if you're in the underground area. Intense Acrophobia. Being above Y50 terrifies you, making you slow and weak after a while. So we're above that level now, and we're just gonna have to wait a little bit. Well, I can definitely say that this takes like a fair bit of time before that effect actually comes into play. I've been sitting around here above the whole threshold of 50 for roughly around 2-ish minutes now, and nothing's really happened as of yet. And I do know that at the beginning of this video, I did have that effect on me, and I believe I was standing around on the surface for a few minutes. Clumsy. Your sculk makes you clumsy, making you starve faster whenever you're sprinting. Go in survival mode here. As we run around, I'm going to have to avoid being sniped by these fellas down here. There you are. Once you break through the first levels of saturation that you've got as a player, when you're at full hunger, it really starts coming down at a pretty rapid pace. It's not the fastest I've seen on an Origin, but it's definitely pretty quick in comparison to what you may be used to when sprinting in Minecraft. Sculk Spread. You start with 5 Sculk Catalysts, which can be used to spread your infection. Now, because I have killed myself at least once, I no longer have them, but you will start with about 5 Sculk Catalysts whenever you first pick this Origin, which, you know what, we can actually mimic right now. Grab ourselves an Orb of Origin, we pick Human quickly, then we go over to the Sculkin Origin. As you can see, we've now got 5 Sculk Catalysts here. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Sculk Catalyst does, effectively, by putting one down and killing a mob, if a mob dies near it, I want you to go that way, as you can see, it'll do this. But because the Sculk Catalyst is here, any mobs that die with, I forget the precise vicinity of it, it will create more Sculk. For those of you who don't know, we'll store up a lot of XP, allowing you to farm up XP pretty quickly. Sculk Saturation. You can't eat, instead regenerating health whenever you're around Sculk. Go in survival mode. Let's see, we'll get this zombie guy over here. I took a lot of damage there, unironically. Boom. Boom. You got regeneration 3 whenever you're near Sculk. So, as you can see, pretty much damage from a single zombie or damage from a creeper is pretty null and void. In fact, let me just take my armor off. Yeah, because a zombie can't hit you too quickly, you can actually heal back up the damage that it's trying to give to you pretty easily. This won't stop you in situations where you get, let's say, killed by a creeper explodes near you, because effectively a creeper can kill you pretty damn quickly without armor on, but it really does help in a battle situation, making it so that you would want to be in any situation, you want to have your Sculk Catalysts creating the Sculk near your home base, so you have a consistent regeneration pool if you ever get into any form of fight in your home base. Night Stalker. The nighttime gives you a sense of sanctuary, meaning you become stronger and faster. Yeah, now this ability seems to be only one that will affect you whenever you're above ground, whenever you're actually exposed to the nighttime light. If you're not out in the nighttime light, unfortunately this ability will not affect you. So going out here, yeah, the immediate we're out here on the surface, we get strength 2 and speed 4, which is amazingly powerful to have, but you've also got to keep in mind that as you're out here on the surface, it also comes at the cost of your thing. It comes at the cost of your Sculk Bar. Gooey structure. Your gooey body combined with your bone-like body gives you 5 additional armor points, basically giving you 2.5 armor bits on the bar by default, making you just a little bit tougher and more resistant to damage, and meaning that you don't need a full set of diamond armor in order to have full armor. But now I know what you were waiting for, the thing that we've been doing pretty much every time here. Let's take ourselves to the Warden. So let's just hit it once at least, you know. Let's get our full set of armor on, and let's find out how lucky we can be. That's 2. So unlike the Sculker, you still have footstep noises. There he is. It's always a fun part. I'm 90% sure he knows where we are. Just gonna go behind him. Just hold shift, man. This is funny. Whoa! 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 Yeah, he still kills you. He took 3 hits there.